We're still live on JoyNews Prime now to the rest of our stories. And early last month, the Ministry of Fisheries and Aquaculture Development announced a closed fishing season for inshore and artisanal fishers from May 15 to June 15, 2019. But today, some fishermen at Jamestown here in Accra are kicking against government's scheduled closed season, saying it will be difficult to look after their children when the ban is finally implemented. Traders in the community say it's likely to cripple their businesses. JoyNews' Henry Kwesibedu visited the fishing community and has filed this report.
Some agitated fishermen at Jamestown protesting government's planned ban on fishing next week. It's a Tuesday morning at Jamestown Beach here in Accra, the day nobody goes out to sea. Canoes carved out of giant trees line the shore. Other canoes are on the water as they stay anchored close by. This is a place where hundreds of local fishermen make a living. Peter Nikwe Amwa has been a fisherman for years. He tells me there's no alternative source of income when the ban is enforced next week. Peter says fishermen at Jamestown have decided to defy the ban and go out to sea.
The government hasn't made any arrangements for other sources of livelihood for us during the closed season, and this will greatly affect us. How are we going to take care of our families? We want the government to reconsider its decision on this subject. The government says anyone who will go fishing during the period will be arrested. In fact, we'll defy this directive, so they arrest all of us.
Kojoka Kraba says his livelihood depends fully on fishing. He tells me he can't survive a week without going to sea and will defy government's directive.
If government implements the ban, we will really suffer. All fishermen at this time are working extremely hard to take care of their families. And their children at school. If I don't go fishing, how will I take care of them? We have never agreed with the government on this closed season issue. I can't survive a day without going to the sea. I don't know what will happen to me if I stay at home a whole month without fishing.
Kwabena Bentum is also a fisherman here. He says dealing with the country's depleting fish stock will require best fishing practices and not through the observation of closed season.
The fishing trawlers are also to blame for the depleting fish stock. Some fishermen in the country use light and small nets, which mostly catch the small pelagics. Strict adherence to best fishing practices will solve the problem.
Abla Olivia and Akosia Emefa operate local eateries at the Jamestown Beach. They both sell food to fishermen, fishmongers, and people involved in fishing activities here. They are both of a view that the closed season will bring hardship and have an adverse effect on the business, since their customers are all fishermen.
I am a mother. My business will be heavily affected if the ban is finally implemented. I sell banku at the beach and all my customers are fisher folks. Apart from selling here, I don't have any other source of livelihood and income. We plead to the government to rescind its decision.
Yes.
Patronage has not been encouraging lately. I wonder what will happen during the closed season. My husband is also a fisherman, so I am very worried. The ban might increase the level of theft in the area.
It is a case of conservation against a demand to make a living. Henry Kwesibedu's report for JoyNews.